Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Lounge. I'm Emma.
And I'm Ethan. We're so happy you're here with us today.
If this is your first time listening, welcome. This podcast is for people who are learning English. We just have a simple, friendly conversation, and you can learn from it.
And if you're a regular listener, thank you so much for coming back. It means a lot to us.
Before we start, if you enjoy this episode, please follow or subscribe to the podcast. It really helps us reach more people.
Okay, Emma, so what are we talking about today?
Today, we're talking about vocabulary, specifically how to learn new words and phrases every day in a simple, natural way.
Oh, I love this topic because a lot of learners have the same problem, right? They learn a word today and tomorrow it's gone.
Exactly. Or they understand a word when they read it, but when they try to speak, nothing comes out.
That's so common, and it doesn't mean you're bad at languages. It usually means your method needs to change.
Right. So today, we want to share some simple ideas that can really help.
So, Emma, where do we start?
Okay, the first big idea is this. Don't wait for the perfect moment to study.
Oh, yes. A lot of people think I need 1 hour, a quiet room, and the right mood before I can study.
But that perfect moment almost never comes, so nothing gets done.
So, what should people do instead?
Use the small moments in your day. When you wake up, review 2 or 3 phrases while you drink your coffee. When you're walking somewhere, think of one expression and make a sentence with it.
Oh, I do something like that. When I'm waiting, like at a shop or for a bus, I look at a few words on my phone. It only takes 2 minutes.
Yes, and those 2 minutes add up because when you see the same word many times in one day, your brain starts to think, this word is important. I should remember it.
Little and often is better than a lot once in a while.
Exactly. Let me give you an example. Imagine you want to learn the phrase run out of. Maybe in the morning you hear, I ran out of coffee. You understand there's no more coffee.
Then later, while you're walking, you think, I ran out of time yesterday.
And in the evening, we ran out of milk. Now the phrase is starting to feel like yours. It's not just a line in a notebook anymore.
That's such a good way to think about it.
Okay,
What's the next idea?
learn phrases, not just single words.
This is a big one.
So many learners study one word alone. Like they learn the word decision. They write the translation, they memorize it, but then when they speak, they don't know how to use it.
Right. So instead, learn the full phrase, make a decision, and then learn a real sentence like, I need to make a decision soon.
Now you're learning the meaning, the grammar, and how to use it, all at the same time.
Because in real life, language comes in groups. Native speakers don't think one word at a time.
Exactly. So from now on, when you find a new word, ask yourself, what phrase can I learn with this? Don't stop at the word. Go one step further.
I love that. Okay, do you have a practical method like step by step?
Yes, I call it the 3-step method. Step 1, understand. Step 2, personalize. Step 3, say it out loud.
Okay, let's walk through that.
So imagine you hear the phrase, I'm looking forward to it. Step 1, understand. You hear it in context. Someone says, we're going on holiday next week and I'm really looking forward to it. You understand this person feels happy and excited about something in the future.
Got it. Step 2, personalize?
Right. You bring the phrase into your own life. So you say, I'm looking forward to the weekend, or I'm looking forward to seeing my friend. Now the phrase feels closer to you, and that makes it easier to remember.
And step 3, say it out loud. This one is so important and people skip it all the time.
They do. They read a phrase, understand it, maybe write it, but they never actually say it. And then they wonder why speaking feels difficult.
Speaking is physical. Your mouth needs practice. Your tongue needs practice.
So say the phrase out loud. Say it 2 times, 3 times, in a calm, natural voice. I'm looking forward to the weekend. I'm looking forward to my next holiday. When you do this, you're training both your memory and your speaking at the same time.
That's so much stronger than just reading quietly.
Hey, we have a question for you, our listeners. Do you have a favorite way to learn new words? Do you write them in a notebook? Do you use an app? Tell us in the comments. We'd love to know.
Okay, let's talk about notebooks, because I know a lot of learners love writing vocabulary lists.
Yes, and that's totally fine. A notebook can be very useful. But the problem is, some notebooks become like little museums, full of old words, but nothing is alive inside them.
A vocabulary museum. So how do you make a notebook actually useful?
Keep it small and active. Don't try to learn 30 words in one day. That's too much. Choose 5 phrases, or even just 3 if you're busy. Write the phrase, write one easy example sentence, and if you can, write one sentence about your own life.
So, for example, the phrase put off. That means to delay something.
Right. So you write, I put off my homework yesterday. I should not put off important things. That's already so much better than just writing a translation.
And then the next day, before you add new words, you review yesterday's words first.
Yes, read them, cover them, try to remember them, say them out loud. Vocabulary grows not by collecting, but by returning.
Okay, here's another idea I think is really powerful. Review new phrases on the same day you learn them. Don't always wait until tomorrow.
Oh, yes. If you learn something in the morning, look at it again in the afternoon. Say it again in the evening.
So, for example, in the morning, you learn the phrase deal with. You read, I need to deal with this problem.
Then, in the afternoon, I dealt with a lot of emails today. And in the evening, how do I deal with stress? Now you've met that phrase 3 times in one day.
And repetition gives the phrase strength. A lot of forgetting happens because there was only one meeting, one quick look, and then goodbye.
Words need more than one meeting. So when you learn something new, don't leave it alone. Meet it again later the same day.
Okay, last big idea. Turn vocabulary into real speaking.
Yes, don't let new words and phrases stay only in your eyes. Bring them into your mouth, into your voice.
A lot of learners read a lot. They listen to podcasts, and that's great. But if that's all you do, your progress becomes one-sided. You get better at understanding, but speaking still feels slow or scary.
So every time you learn a new phrase, use it on the same day in some kind of output, speaking or writing.
Like imagine you hear 3 phrases today. It depends, I'm not used to it. That sounds like a good idea.
Don't just listen and move on. Stop, use them. Say, do I like working in the morning or at night? Well, it depends. Then, I wake up early now, but I'm not used to it yet. Then, studying for 10 minutes every day sounds like a good idea.
Now those phrases are not just things you heard, they're things you used. And used language stays in the mind much longer.
And one more thing about memory, connect words to pictures or feelings.
Oh, this is so interesting. The brain remembers vivid, personal things much better than dry information.
So take the word exhausted, very tired. Instead of just writing exhausted equals very tired, imagine yourself after a really long day. You come home, sit down, and say, I'm absolutely exhausted. You can almost feel that moment.
Or think about the phrase, in a rush. Picture yourself leaving home late, looking at the clock, walking fast, and saying, sorry, I can't talk right now, I'm in a rush.
That little picture is so much stronger than a translation. So ask yourself, can I see this word? Can I feel it? Can I connect it to a real moment in my life?
If yes, the memory becomes much stronger.
Okay, so let's do a quick recap. Today we talked about how to learn vocabulary in a simple, natural way.
Use the small moments in your day. Little and often is better than a lot once in a while.
Learn phrases, not just single words.
Use the 3-step method. Understand, personalize, say it out loud.
Keep your notebook small and active, and return to your words. Don't just collect them.
Review new phrases on the same day. Meet them again in the afternoon, in the evening.
And turn your input into output. Use new phrases on the same day in speaking or writing.
Vocabulary learning doesn't have to be heavy or stressful. A few phrases in the morning, a quick review later, a little speaking in the evening. It looks small, but over weeks and months, it creates real change.
Thank you so much for listening to the English Lounge today. We hope this episode was helpful and useful for you.
If you enjoyed it, please follow or subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss our next episode.
And leave us a comment. We would love to hear how you learn vocabulary. We read every comment.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone.